You know what? Today taught me a very valuable lesson. Actually, two valuable lessons. Number one, I need to start documenting my life way more. Number two, you have to activate your Chad brain. Today, literally today, I made, let me update it. I made $1,000 today. This is a Stripe payment, man. Look at this. It's updating. I made $1,000 today because I activated my Chad brain. And this is something that Andrew Tate has touched on. You need to wake up and you need to find money. That is the definition of turning on your Chad brain. If you find someone out there who is prepared to pay you, you get it done. End of story. Pure conviction, zero logic, absolute execution. That's literally what it comes down to. Because here's the thing, a lot of people out there, me included not too long ago, what would happen is I would get an idea, I would sit on it, and then all of a sudden it would fade away. But when I was sitting on it, I was getting super excited. But what happened is, since I started overthinking, since I started to just sit on this idea, God's not going to reward that kind of behavior. So what does he do? He takes that idea out of my mind and plants it into someone else. Bro, that's called a lost opportunity. And what is the opportunity cost on that? To be honest, I don't even know what the word opportunity cost truly means. The cost of opportunity. What is the cost by not taking the opportunity? Is that what it is? Big problem. So here's the thing. I'm not going to say exactly how I made this money, okay? But realistically, the best way to look at it is that I acquired a client for my agency. I'm not going to talk about what kind of agency I have. None of that bullshit, okay? I'm not even like an agency owner right now. I'm just someone who's in a position to where I decided that I'm going to go from pussy brain to Chad brain, and I'm going to say, if you're prepared to pay me, I will get it done. I wake up and I find money. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. What I need to do is document the process because I almost rode my bike. I almost literally rode my bike. Think about this. I almost rode my bike to go close this client for $1,000 today. And to be honest, this is a 2K deal. So first 1,000 I processed today. The next 1,000 is going to be delivered upon payment. I forgot to say that. So what does this mean, right? Because now I'm just rambling over here. It's not about me. It's about what the lesson is that you can learn here. There comes a point where you just have to be tired. You have to be tired of what you're dealing with. And you have to kind of change your approach, right? For me, I was always playing this game of like, yeah, you know what? Money's always going to come my way. Money's always going to come my way. And it always does, right? My timing is perfect. Not because of me, but because of God. God's timing is always perfect, right? And I'm the vessel that receives it. But for a while, man, I just like was not focused. I was not focused on exactly the type of mindset that I needed to actually extract cash from the universe and put it into my bank account. I just had no idea what I was doing. And what I stumbled across, years ago, was this Andrew Tate video. It was literally him saying, like, he doesn't even consider himself an entrepreneur. He considers himself someone who just wakes up and finds money. You guys, if you guys have watched this video, like, he always talks about it, the fact that, like, he's not a rich guy. He's a poor guy with money. I think it's a bar right there. If you keep that mindset, you're bound to print, right? Because here's the thing. When you get rich or when you start making a lot of money, it's very easy to get complacent. I've had months where I've done like record months for myself, which is nothing crazy. Like, I think my best ever month was like 5K, 5.5K. Well, if you're counting crypto, I've had over a 10K month, right? Crazy. But up until this point, like, yeah, I mean, dude, like I definitely haven't had these crazy astronomical months yet. I'm looking at my. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get more jacked. Okay, noted. I'll write that down. It's not like I've had these banger 100K months yet, right? But what I've learned is the fact that every time I've had this soft attitude after like one of my better months, it's so easy to just revert back to old habits and who I was before I had that banger month. But in reality, the only thing that's gonna take me to that next level is keeping that same mindset and improving it. That's really what it comes down to. Right? Because here's the thing, if you literally just sit there and analyze your behavior, like how do you think about money? Do you just pursue money when you're passionate about what you're doing, or do you just wake up and find money? Because if you actually want to make true progress, then what you need to do is wake up and find money. What you need to do is go and do outreach. and realize that if someone is prepared to pay you, you will get it done. I don't care what it is. The thing that I did it for today for $1,000, $2,000, dude, like I got it. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing with that product. I'm good at it. I know I'm good at it because I've been doing it for months. Am I an expert? No. But I know that I can deliver a fucking hell of a product. And that's exactly why I deliver a hell of a product. Crazy. It's mindset. It's energy. Go in there, walk into the fucking small business, the big business. I don't care what it is. Walk in there like you're the fucking man. And go decide that I'm gonna close this person. Not because I want their money, but because I'm going to deliver the best possible product to them. And I'm the guy who can do it. Because I wake up and find money. I turned on my Chad brain. The Chad brain is literally you just saying, I'm the fucking man. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Being a Chad doesn't require any extra work other than a mental switch. Being a loser takes a lot of extra work. You have to spend all that energy ignoring the fact that you're running out of money. You have to spend all this time complaining to the world and being negative. You have to spend all this time hanging out with people who are doing nothing but bringing you down. It's bullshit. Fuck that. The worst possible thing you can do on this planet, is have this loser pussy brain. Be a fucking Chad. Wake up and go find money, bro. Wake up and go find money. That's exactly what I did today. And that's exactly what I'm going to keep doing. I don't know if I'm losing you guys here. It looks like fucking grainy as shit, but whatever. Also, I'm in sales. Just got myself on a new offer. Like, I got hired like twice this week. Because I just wake up and find money. But there's so many days where I'm not like that, though. There's so many days where I'm just like down in the ditches, bro. Like, just fucking miserable, pissed. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, why? Like, why am I not making the money I want? Why am I not living the life I want? In reality, it's because I give in to too many of the fucking negative days. I think Andrew Tate even touches on this. Like, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to chaos, look at it like a boat in the ocean. You are the boat. The ocean is life. And the waves are all the chaos, the negative times, the amazing times, the low times, the whatever. You're watching the boat rocking the seas. And whether it's crazy, crazy tsunami weather, hurricane season, or whether the ocean's completely flat, you are nothing but an observer to the boat in the ocean. So you see the boat, but you're not on it rocking. You're not on it when it topples over. Because here's the thing, guys. If you're identifying with the boat, which is your body, if you're identifying with the problems in your life, then you're going to do nothing but ride the highs and the lows of every situation that you've ever faced. And there's going to be low times. There's going to be amazing times. So when you look at these people who are hyper successful, they don't identify with their emotions, bro. They feel them, they acknowledge them, then move on. That's exactly what you have to be in the beginning of your business journey. Right, dude? I had an e-commerce brand that did $20,000 in revenue. I lost $7K on it. Think about that. For a while, it wrecked me for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But then one day I woke up and said, dude, I'm being a fucking pussy brain. Turned on the Chad brain, all of a sudden it does not affect me. And I decided that because of that hard time, I went from being a pussy to saying, I'm going to wake up and find money. I'm going to wake up and find people who, if they're prepared to pay me, I will get it done. And it's the best mindset you could ever adopt. Not too much longer later. Not too much longer, not too much later. $1,000 in my stripe. Bang. Bunch of new hiring offers for high ticket sales. Bang. YouTube videos are doing better. Bang. Twitter's doing better. Bang. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. Yo Carlini. @Yo Carlini. Instagram, same thing. TikTok, fuck that platform. I'm still on there. It's Nick Carlini. So the moral of the story is, because I ranted and I have to get better at YouTube videos. Number one, I'm going to start bringing you guys along. Okay? Number two, don't be a pussy. Turn on the Chad brain. Okay? Wake up, go find money. Wake up, go find people who are willing to pay you. And tell them that whatever it takes, you will get it done. If you have to pull an all-nighter, who cares? If you're watching a video like this and you're on the right path, just never fucking quit. That's my message, I think, honestly. Now that I realize it, that's my message. Titties. My message is to never fucking quit. Because there's been so many times in my life where I've literally just been like so close. And I know that any other person in my position would definitely have quit. Would have just went back to the 9 to 5 and took a steady fucking salary job. Fuck that, bro. No chance. The 9 to 5 is my fucking enemy. My enemy. Corporate daycare. That's all it is. Fuck the 9 to 5. It does nothing but take your youth and steal your soul. I actually interviewed, I can't even say the name of this influencer. I interviewed for his company this week. Huge influencer in the space. It would have been a setter position that I would have moved into a high ticket closer role for. And like, bro, their culture, great, right? They're all about winning. They're all about doing the right thing. They're all about closing huge deals. They're all about career growth path. It was basically a glorified 9 to 5, even though I would have been working at home. But bro, when you get to the top level of the sales manager and the guy's a literal pleb, like the guy's literally a square, bro, completely, like his soul is gone. No chance am I fucking doing that to myself. I can't talk like this in a 9 to 5. Fuck that. There's no censorship anymore. There's no fucking holding yourself back. We are living in the land of infinite opportunity, in a position where people can wake up, find money. People can wake up and post videos and make money for it. People can sell fucking soap with a drop of bathwater in it. I know it's Sydney Sweeney, but fuck, bro. Think about the time of our lives we live in. Fuck the 9 to 5. Fuck the pussy brain. Wake up and turn yourself into a fucking Chad. A Chad wakes up and finds money. A Chad wakes up and finds people to pay him money. If you are willing to pay me, I will do what it takes to get paid. It's a go to Andrew Tate line, bro. I'm not going to lie. I think that's exactly what it is. And like, you know what? You got to get scrappy sometimes. It ain't always about passion. For the longest time in my journey with making money online, I wanted the passion. And you know what? One day, like I know for a fact, one day I'm going to scale an e-commerce brand to the fucking moon. I know it for a fact. It's happening. But right now I need to collect cash. I don't care about the passion right now. I have a passion for making money. I have a passion for helping people escape their 9 to 5. Fuck that shit. I have a passion for helping people develop the right mindset to go from pussy brain to Chad brain in all realms of human behavior. And that's what this channel's about now, bro. Again, I'm going to start bringing you guys with me, bro. I'm going to start vlogging more. I'm going to start doing a lot more shit. I understand it now. I understand the content game. If you want to be quote-unquote rewarded for your content, whether that be money, views, people buying your shit, subscribers, followers, what other rewards are there? If you want the clout, the fame, you have to do cool shit and then document that shit on your channel. YouTube and Twitter are the two most important platforms. Instagram is my dating profile. So we're going to have to run that shit up too. TikTok, I literally don't care about TikTok. I'm going to pay clippers one day to start clipping my shit to the moon. That's a blueprint, bro. I know I went all over the place, but you know what? If you're watching this right now, the last message I'll leave you with is this. Don't be a pussy brain. Develop the Chad brain. See you guys next video.